Today we're taking a closer look at two classic American pennies, the 1966 and 1979 Lincoln Memorial Cent. Both feature President Abraham Lincoln on the front and the historic Lincoln Memorial on the back. But here's the big question, are these just common 1-cent coins, or could they be hiding rare mint errors and unexpected value? In this video, we'll uncover their history, mint secrets, and real market worth. Don't miss this, your old penny might be more valuable than you think. Today we are diving deep into one of the most interesting yet underrated American coins, the 1966 1-cent, also known as the Lincoln Memorial Cent. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary penny, something you might ignore in your pocket change. But what if I told you that this small copper coin carries history, political significance, minting secrets, and even the potential for surprising value? Stay with me till the end, because this 1966 penny might be more important than you think. The 1966 1-cent coin belongs to the famous Lincoln Memorial Cent series. This design was introduced in 1959 to celebrate the 150th birth anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln. Before 1959, the penny had the wheat ears design on the reverse, commonly called the wheat penny. But in 1959, the reverse design changed to show the historic Lincoln Memorial located in Washington, D.C. The obverse of the 1966 penny features the profile of Abraham Lincoln facing right. Above his head you will see the word, Liberty. On the right side is the year, 1966. Above the portrait is the famous American motto, In God We Trust. This design was originally created by Victor David Brenner in 1909. And it remained in use for nearly 100 years, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Now let's talk about the metal composition. The 1966 penny is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. It weighs approximately 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. This high copper content makes it heavier and more valuable in metal content compared to modern pennies made after 1982, which are mostly zinc. Many collectors love pre-1982 pennies because of their solid copper composition. One of the most interesting facts about the 1966 penny is that it does not have a mint mark. During the mid-1960s, the United States Mint removed mint marks from coins due to coin shortages and heavy coin collecting. The government believed collectors were hoarding coins, which caused circulation problems. So from 1965 to 1967, no U.S. coins carried mint marks, even though they were produced in multiple mints like Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. In 1966 alone, more than 2.1 billion pennies were produced. That makes it a very common coin. Because of this high mintage, most 1966 pennies you find in circulation are worth only 1 cent. However, condition plays a very important role in value. A heavily worn 1966 penny might only be worth its face value, but a bright red uncirculated example can be worth several dollars. Collectors grade coins using a scale from port P1 to mint state MS70. If you find a 1966 penny in mint state 65 or higher with strong red color, it can sell for $10 or more depending on market demand. Coins that retain their original red luster are more valuable than brown or dark coins. Now let's discuss rare errors. Error coins are where things get exciting. Some 1966 pennies were struck with double die errors, meaning the design appears slightly doubled. Others were struck off-center or on wrong planchettes. These types of errors can increase the value significantly. A dramatic off-center strike can sell for $50, $100, or even more depending on the percentage of the error. Another valuable variation is a 1966 penny struck on a silver dime planchette. Although extremely rare, such minting mistakes have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars in auctions. These rare errors are highly sought after by serious collectors. Let's talk about condition colors. Red, RD, bright original copper color, most valuable. Red brown, RB, partial original color, medium value. Brown, BN, dark, circulated, lowest premium. Storage also affects value. If a coin is kept in a dry environment away from moisture, it maintains better condition. Cleaning a coin, however, reduces its value. Many beginners make the mistake of polishing coins to make them shiny, but collectors prefer original surfaces. Now imagine you find a 1966 penny in your old coin jar. How do you check if it is valuable? First, examine the surface carefully under good lighting. Look for doubling in letters, especially Liberty and In God We Trust. Check if the strike is centered. Observe the color, is it red or dark brown? Weigh the coin to ensure it is 3.11 grams. Any unusual weight could indicate an error. Although the 1966 penny is common, it represents a fascinating time in American coin history. The mid-1960s were a period of economic change, and coin shortages led to temporary removal of mint marks. This small detail makes the 1966 penny part of a special 3-year period in U.S. mint history. Many collectors build full Lincoln Memorial cent sets from 1959 to 2008. Even though 1966 is common, it is still an important piece in completing the collection. Some collectors aim for high-grade examples certified by grading companies like PCGS or NGC. Market demand for copper coins has also increased in recent years due to rising metal prices. While melting U.S. pennies is illegal, the copper content gives them intrinsic value. If copper prices rise in the future, pre-1982 pennies like 1966 could gain additional interest. So is the 1966 penny rare. Not in general circulation, but in top condition or with rare errors, it can become a valuable collectible. That is the beauty of coin collecting, even the most common coin can hide a special story. In conclusion, the 1966 USA 1 cent is more than just a penny. It is a piece of American history, a symbol of Abraham Lincoln's legacy, and a reminder of a unique time when mint marks temporarily disappeared. Whether you are a beginner collector or an experienced numismatist, always check your coins carefully. You never know when a simple 1966 penny might surprise you with hidden value. If you enjoyed learning about this coin, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more deep dives into classic American coins. Stay curious, keep collecting, and remember, every coin has a. Today we are taking a deep dive into the 1979 USA 1 cent, a coin that many people overlook but collectors continue to study carefully. At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary American penny. But behind its simple copper surface lies history, mint secrets, production numbers, grading importance, and the potential for hidden value. The 1979 penny belongs to the famous Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which was produced from 1959 until 2008. The obverse design features President Abraham Lincoln, whose portrait has appeared on the cent since 1909. Above his head you will see the phrase, "In God We Trust." To the left is the word, Liberty, and to the right is the date 1979 along with a mint mark if present. On the reverse side, you will see the iconic Lincoln Memorial. If you look very closely between the columns of the memorial, you can even see a tiny image of Lincoln's statue inside, a small but fascinating design detail that many people never notice. Composition and specifications: the 1979 penny is made of 95% copper, 5% zinc, weight 3.11 grams, diameter 19 millimeters. Because it was minted before 1982, it has a high copper content. Many collectors prefer these older copper pennies over modern zinc versions because of their weight and metal value. Mint marks and production: the 1979 penny was produced in 3 different mints: No Mint Mark, Philadelphia D Mint Mark, Denver S Mint Mark. San Francisco proof coins: Philadelphia and Denver produced coins for circulation, while San Francisco primarily produced proof coins for collectors. Total mintage numbers were very high, over 6 billion coins combined. Because of this, the 1979 penny is considered common in circulated condition. Most examples found in pocket change are worth only 1 cent. Condition matters in coin collecting. Condition is everything. A worn 1979 penny with scratches and dull color has little premium value. However, an uncirculated coin with full red luster can be worth significantly more. Color categories: RD red, full original shine. Most valuable RB red, brown, partial red, BN brown, fully toned. Circulated high-grade coins certified Mississippi 65 or higher by grading services can sell for $10, $20, or more depending on demand. Proof coins: 1979S. The 1979S proof penny is especially interesting. Proof coins are specially made using polished dies and planchettes, creating a mirror-like background and sharp details. These were not meant for circulation. A 1979's proof in perfect condition PR69 or PR70 can be worth much more than face value. Some deep cameo proof coins are highly desirable among collectors. Rare errors to look for now. This is where things get exciting. Some 1979 pennies were struck with mint errors such as off-center strikes, double die errors, clipped planchettes, broad strikes. These types of errors can dramatically increase value. A strong off-center strike can sell for $50 to $200 depending on the percentage off-center and overall condition. There are also rare transitional error discussions in collector communities, but no confirmed 1979 aluminum or steel cents exist officially. Always verify unusual pieces carefully. How to check your 1979 penny. Check the mint mark below the date. Examine the surface under good lighting. Look for doubling in letters like Liberty. Weigh the coin, it should be around 3.11 grams. Avoid cleaning it, cleaning reduces value. Historical context. The year 1979 was an important period in American history. It was during the presidency of Jimmy Carter, a time of economic challenges and inflation. Billions of pennies were produced to meet circulation demand. This makes the 1979 penny a symbol of everyday American commerce during that era. Investment potential. While most 1979 pennies are common, high-grade and error coins continue to attract collectors. Copper value. Interest also keeps pre-1982 cents popular. Although melting cents is illegal in the United States, the copper content adds long-term interest.